Evening Night Creepers. Obviously, I just finished this book. Freaking amazing. Um, I had actually finished, actually continued from chapter 16, so I kind of don't remember much of the beginning, but no matter what, Aunt Divinity and the Deep Blue Sea by Nancy Atherton, freaking great. Like, I love all her books. Right from the beginning of Aunt Dimidity's death. I love all of them. Sorry, I'm wearing shorts and for pajamas. Um, this is really great because like a threat comes to Laurie Shepherd, her husband, and her kids, and so she and her sons are twin sons. They're 5 years old in this book. Are whisked away to an island in Scotland to be protected, while her husband, who is a lawyer who writes up these really, really messy wills and stuff like that, who is back at home in England in a little village called Finch. I don't know. There might actually be a village in England called Finch. Yeah. So he's back there talking with Scotland Yard, trying to find out who is threatening their family. And yeah, this is just great. And this is the last book that has this amazing, amazing cover art. And like it goes all the way back here. And the inside flaps are just white. And like all the books are like this from the beginning to this one, which is like book 12 or 13, I think I said in my previous video. So yeah, I'm just very sad, but I'm glad I've got all the books that I could with this cover on it, because it's just amazing. And most of my books are in a hardcover, because that's what I've been used to reading them in this. There's only one book I have in a soft paperback cover, which kind of sucks, but it's still this artwork, which I'm happy about. And she's amazing. She only writes this series, Nancy Atherton, but like this is just a freaking great series. Basically, it's one of the quotes. I'm kind of editing this quote, but basically someone quoted as this book is curling up in a comfy chair with a mug of hot chocolate sitting by a fireplace. It's just comfy and cozy and warm, and even though this had like, you know, obviously there's a threat to the family, and they're on this island where the people of the island are very mysterious about themselves, and they really keep to themselves. So, but the way she writes it, it's amazing and so beautiful. And like, I don't usually like these type of books, but I read the book before this one, which is Aunt Divinity and the Next of Kin. That was the first book I read, and that's, you know, it's in the middle of the series, but I didn't know about it, so I didn't even know it was in a series, so I just read it, and like I completely gobbled it up, and I loved it. I seriously go through, when I start reading this, I just can't stop. It's that incredible. And like in every book, she's the Laurie Shepherd. That's her pink flannel bunny rabbit named Reginald, whom she actually got from Aunt Divinity. Aunt Divinity and Laurie's mother were friends during World War II. And obviously I've read the books before this one, and I never got to do reviews for them up here, so I'm giving you a little background on Laurie. So Aunt Divinity left Laurie her trust, so she's like kind of an heiress, and she's got lots of money, but she lives a very modest life and gives she gives to charity. She actually works in she actually does work at a men's home or something like that, where it's like a place where men live when they're on this, like, men that live on the street and stuff like that, like they're dirty and they're drunk and stuff like that. And like she actually, the original building that those people were in was very poorly kept up, but she bought it and then made it better for them. So it's just it's amazing, and she's still writing books. This series is still going on. So like my grandma actually had Aunt Divinity Next of Kin. So it's obviously for older ages. And I started this when I was like in my teens, and I'm gonna be 25 in October. So it's really great for people my age as well. I don't know about younger, but probably like your older teens and like obviously in your 20s and 30s. Everything above that. Like this is not it's like it's English cozy cottage stuff. But you get sometimes you get like the murder mystery kind of stuff. Like this was a big mystery book. So it's just, oh my gosh. I love it so much, yet I have no words. I don't have enough words that I can give out, or actually there's a bunch of words I could say, but I can't really say them to describe how much I love this woman and her Aunt Divinity series. I do recommend you read every single book of her. And it does give you a list in here of all the books she's done in order of like first to current. So I'm gonna count how many are here. This is actually book 11, and I have I actually have 6 I have yet to read. So that takes me up to 16 books in the series. And then there's one that's already been printed. That's 17. And there's one she's writing, which is 8. So basically I had the right number from in my previous journal. It was like about almost 20 books in this series. So get this. Nancy Atherton. And you would have to go to Better World Books to get this cover, because they, as far as I can tell, they don't print this cover anymore because they have new covers now. This is their new cover. This is not one I'm reading, but I just want to show you the new covers they're making. It's not the greatest, and you don't get Reginald on the cover. It's like, he's a problem. He's not. He's just a stuffed animal. He doesn't talk, but he's a prevalent character in the book. Like, he's always there. So I really don't know why they changed amazing cover art. But they've been doing it for a while now, obviously, so can't do much about it. But now on to my next book, which is Aunt Divinity Goes West. This is the large print. See, it's a little bigger. So this is what they used for like their large print editions. And like, it's either this or this I would like. But as I said, they're not doing this cover art anymore. I have to get the other ones. But yeah, this one I will be just starting. Laurie Shepherd barely survived her last adventure in Scotland before she was off on her next. This time in the mountain town of Bluebird, Colorado. So we're going back to the States. She hasn't been back to the States and actually like written like in a book in the States since Aunt Diminuty's death, which is the first book of the series. But it's you see at the beginning of some books where like they have Christmas in back in the States because her husband's father runs the American branch of their law firm, while Bill, her husband, runs the UK or England branch in their home of Finch. So, as soon as Laurie arrives, things start to go amiss. Someone has mysteriously disappeared. A charming and charismatic man seems to know more than he's letting on, and the whole town is hiding a dark secret. With Aunt Diminuty's help, Laurie sets out to solve a 100-year-old mystery, and in the process discovers that sometimes the strangest places can seem the most like home. Yeah, Laurie is actually an American. So is her husband. So, but they live there because they just made so many friends there, and they live there. And there's apparently Bill's ancestors are from England, but some of them emigrated to America. So yeah. Anyway, this should be interesting. Well, her books are always great. So yeah, please read them. They're incredible. And like it's like I said, just curling up, like, you don't have to curl up with a mug of hot chocolate. You can curl up with like the actual quote. It said curl up with a cup of tea, because they love their tea apparently, and well, I don't like tea, so I'd actually have a mug of hot chocolate. I guess you could also do it with a mug of coffee if you wanted, or I mean, well, it just because this is cozy, you want to. Guess it's saying like you want a warm drink, make you all fuzzy. But you probably drink anything like juice. That's for cherry strawberry flavor. So it's just a really great book. Yeah. All right. Good night. I will start reading this right now.